Hey, how's it going, everybody? Took a road trip this weekend to come see my family, about 4 hours from where I live, and it's a little bit bigger town than where I live now, so it's kind of nice. A couple thrift stores, pawn shops, stuff like that. Went into an old pawn shop I used to go to a lot and saw an old friend of mine, which was nice. They're pretty up on their prices. They pretty much aren't letting anything go for too cheap. But I did catch them slipping on the one thing. They had NFL Blitz, the League 2, for $5. And I know the guy that works there, and he was like, just give me he did no tax. It was just $5, no tax and any of that stuff. So this one goes for probably about almost $30 now. It's like one of the sports games that has some value. So that was cool. Not a big pickup, but just a little something. And I'm headed into a thrift shop right now. I'll let you know if I find anything else. Well, guys, I just came out of the thrift store and I actually found something really interesting. These are for Atari. I've never seen them before. This one is called Miner 2049. And then Bounty Bob Strikes Back. And they're both in really good shape. And I started doing a little bit of kind of research, and the Bounty Bob looks like it was going for a decent amount of money. Obviously eBay, there's always people that are saying how about $1,900, but I saw one with shipping out of Canada with 4 or 5 bids on it. Sorry, I'm getting the hair off the screen. 4 or 5 bids on it, up to $50 something. They had them priced at $4.99. So I just grabbed them both. If not, I'll just add 2 interesting games to my collection for $10. But I think it might be a flip for some money. So we'll see. All right, hitting up one more thrift store and seeing what we find. All right, hey guys, I got one more pickup to show you. This actually happened before the road trip. Got a guy who lives probably about 20 minutes from me. Who doesn't have transportation, so anytime he gets stuff, I need to go out to see him. But he, for some reason, he's the same guy that sold me the 64 games. He's got it in his head that all games are $1 and all controllers are $3. So I didn't even argue with him. I probably wouldn't pay $3. Well, I guess I would, because I did, right? But they're dirty. This one's taped. I kind of he threw them in at $3 a piece, and it's I wanted the games because it was a great deal, so I just did it. 19 games and 6 on controllers, so $25 total. So 2 Super Nintendo controllers. I already sold one of the Super Nintendo games, which was Donkey Kong Country. There was Super Star Wars for $1. Batman Forever for $1. This was great for $1. Mario All Stars, love it. Label's not great. Bulls versus Blazers. Mega Man X for $1 all day long. Ms. Pac-Man. And Aladdin. Great game. So those were all $1. And then we have some NES games that were also $1 a piece. I saw some in here that I really didn't recognize, which is why I originally hit them up about the bundle. So we got Super Mario 2. That goes $10 all day long. Super Mario 3. These are, they need to be cleaned. I don't know if you can see it, but look at that. Gross. This one's in a sleeve. Marble Madness. This is one of the ones I had never seen before. I saw it in the stack and didn't know what it was. He sent kind of a blurry picture. Obviously, if you've been collecting games for a while, even if that's blurry, you still know what it is. Or even if that's blurry, you still know what it is. This is Defenders of Dynatron City. I know nothing about it. But since I'd never seen it, I thought this might be worth a little something. And it turns out it's worth, $25 to $30. So for $1, that was great. This was cool. Mega Man 3 in there for $1. Loved it. Another one I hadn't seen before, Amagon. Not particularly expensive or anything, but kind of a cool one. Don't see it too often. Galaga, this one I already have with the manual, so that's going to be sold. The Mario Bros. Duck Hunt Track Meet triple pack. Adventures of Lolo, which I already have as well. A copy of Excite Bike, and a copy of Dr. Mario. So yeah, really good stuff. I mean, $1 a piece, and the 2 controllers. So $25 for everything. I already sold Donkey Kong Country for. It's worth about $15. I just sold it for $5 to a friend. So really, I'm only in for about $20. Really good pickup. So, anyways, let you know if I find anything else. Next weekend, I have talked to somebody on Facebook who's agreed to hold some games for me. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to be offering a bundle deal. She said her husband wants about $400 for everything. I'm not going to pay that, but I would pay $3 probably. Or she has a really weird pricing, like GameCube games are 2, or no, 10. What'd she say? 10 a piece or 3 for 20. PlayStation games are 7 a piece or 2 for 10. She's got like some really heavy hitters. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Like to try to buy everything for $300 or to just kind of pick and choose and see what I can get. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, stay tuned for that video because there are heavy hitters. There are games galore. It's a huge box of stuff. Really nice GameCube. Really nice PS2 stuff. I should be going there next week. So anyways, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.